hard to defend now. You know where I'm going, Marbella. As soon as
Marbella,
as soon as they have a little break and they take players away, and you get the West Brom thing, and
I
the
thought you were saying
taxi
you were going to Marbella there.
I'd like to be going with the weather here, but you know, there can be no excuse for this, can there?
For what?
For the players nicking a cab.
It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get.
There can't be any excuse for. But that's nonsense. Where they are, bottom of the table, struggling, they're going to go down. Oh, let's go to McDonald's, let's nick a cab.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Usually bad things happen when things aren't going well, Al, don't they? Bad things tend to not happen when things are going well for you in your life. So it's usually the most dangerous time is when things aren't going well for you. You make a lot of bad decisions. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Have they been done for anything? Have they been charged with anything?
It's been pushed over to the Spanish courts now, I believe.
Because I'm thinking if you steal a taxi, there's a good chance you're not sober when you do that. You don't really do that sober, do you?
But that's acceptable, is it?
No, so I'm saying...
I can't remember last time I thought, do you know what, I'm going to get bladdered Friday night, I'm going to nick a cab.
No, what I'm saying to you is, well, you don't rob a taxi sober, do you?
Well, if you're sober, I think you do a runner. I don't think you drive the taxi if you're sober.
Do we know who's took the cab?
I don't know, but all I do know, I'm reading today, he's got 2 games left, and he could be out, Pardew.
He weren't driving the taxi, was he?
No, but he's bottom of the table, and he's let this happen.
What can he do about that?
Well,
why the lads away?
So why go to Marbella in the first
place? They all go away. Everton are in Dubai. They'll all be away.
Yeah, and it's like winter break time. What we're going to do? We'll have a winter. No, they won't. They'll take them away again, won't they?
Well, there's sometimes to get out. It's drizzle, rain here today. Sometimes for the change of scenery because you're in the training ground. You know the managers like to take them away at different times. Like Burnley have just been in Portugal. Obviously, occasionally. The managers allowed them to have a bit of team bonding on one of the days of, say they're away for 7 days, 6 days, they'll allow a little bit of team bonding, which they maybe aren't able to do here. And clearly sometimes it gets a little bit out of kilter. I mean, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Taking a taxi?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, they haven't smashed it into anything, have they? I mean, it's a bit stupid, but it's not like the end of the world, is it? It's not the end of the world, Al. Come on, you've done way worse than pinch a cab.
I don't think so. 6:14.
I've just, I don't know whether you've seen it, Vin, this week. The taxi gate, the lads got in and been a bit naughty away.
Yeah, brilliant.
I know, but obviously we've got Saint Brasilia, Saint Alan, who's of Glasgow, who's never done anything wrong, and
I've done some dopey things, but I've never nicked a cab.
It's not. What's wrong?
Yeah, but listen, Al, you're away on tour, right? You're away on tour, you've had a few beers and all the rest of it, and some geezer leaves the keys in his cab. What are you going to do? I mean...
Well, it was old Manuel from Barcelona, wasn't it? So, but you can't do that. You're bottom of the league. You're out there for a few days.
He didn't feel well. Manuel didn't feel well after he lost his cab, though, Al.
They give him it back. They haven't
I'll tell you what,
damage,
No, you know what? We went out to Portugal with Wimbledon. We're playing Tottenham at home, and I think it was the 5th round of the FA Cup. So Dave Bassett was manager. He took us out to Portugal. So we get out there to the hotel, great training, all the rest of it, and they had a beach buggy there. So they had the security guy, and he wouldn't let us use this beach buggy. So anyway, at the end of the tour, about 4 or 5 days we were there, I think Wisey or one of the boys had bought some bolt cutters, and it was all chained up. So we were leaving about 6:30 in the morning to go to the airport. Al, the last thing you saw was the beach buggy disappearing into the hotel swimming pool, mate, as we drove out on the coach back to the airport.
No,
so you find that funny, but you're moaning at West Brom.
Harry kept his job. Pards has been told. Now, this is allegedly, by the way, the West Brom players took a taxi,
Alan,
nicked a cab.
We lost that game to Waddle. We lost that game to Waddle and Hoddle 2-0. Dave Bassett never got sacked.
But Alan Pardew's been warned today. You have 2 games to win, or you're out by the Chinese owner.
Well, I mean... That's down to results. That ain't the lads having a McDonald's and nicking a cab. I think, fair play to them. They've had a bit of a laugh and a few beers, Al. And I think it's exactly the same as Joey. I think you might have done something a little bit worse than that in your time, Al.
I don't think so, but anyway.
Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when